how many questions the common application asks. I have an 18-year-old at home, a high school senior, and he's been doing this, and he's been complaining. I just chalked it up to complaining, and I didn't realize just how much is being asked. So I know this is it's a big job to fill this out, but it's incredibly important. And the fact is, there are a lot of students in Delaware who never really think about going to college because they just think either they can't afford it or it's just not something they've ever thought about. And the bottom line is, for a lot of students, there are a lot of resources out there, and they're financial resources. One of the biggest challenges we have is a lot of students start in college, but they don't necessarily stick it out because they can't afford to stay. And so one of the things that we really appreciate the volunteers coming in for is to work with you not only in the Common App, but also with you and your families on the financial aid form to make sure that people are taking full advantage of that. And it's always good for me to be back at my alma mater. I graduated from Newark High School a long, long time ago, back in 1978. The school has come a long way since I was here, and I want to thank Mr. Bedford for his great leadership, and Superintendent Freeman Williams as well. And I just really do hope that all of you guys take this process seriously. You know, college is not always, you know, for everybody, but there are a lot of students that can be successful in college you never even think about. And that includes, it could be a 2-year, it could be a 4-year. You know, the great thing about this, and certainly the Common App, it really allows you to find your path. And everybody, you know, there are lots of good schools out there, and lots of good schools which will appeal to different people depending upon your own interests. And so I really do encourage you to take this seriously, talk to your families about it, take advantage of the fact that these volunteers are coming in, and it really makes a big difference to have these folks coming in to help with the process, because it can be a little bit intimidating. And I wish you lots of really good luck with the whole thing. Just stick through it. And see, one last thing. I was talking to a few of you asking if you're ready to graduate, and the answer was pretty emphatic, yes, you're ready to graduate. But you still do have several months left of your senior year. And I know what senioritis can be all about. I've been through it, and I've got a daughter who graduated a few years ago and my son now. And it is important. I mean, really, you know, try to remember, I mean, these are you've got a bunch of months still to go to take full advantage of. Doesn't mean you can't have a good time during your senior year, but you can, because you can. But take your studies seriously, so you will be so glad that you did. You know, looking back now, I hope you make the most of your senior year. So thank you all very much.